Hello everyone, I'm Hamid. I come back for another chapter or another episode, but this time we do want to talk about Tony Robbins' book. This time I want to talk about the self-coach model that I learned from Brooke Castillo. I don't know that you know her. She's a life coach and founder and CEO of the School of Life Coach, and she's an amazing person. I love her, and I hope that one day I meet this person in person. I remember I listened to her since the COVID-19 started, like last year around March 2020, I guess. 2020. So it was a blessing for my life. The time that it was like a hard time, I had lots of difficulty with my life situation, with my financial life, with my personal life and everything. Lots of like other people's, but she was a savior for me. I mean, I listened to her podcast almost around a year, almost every day. And even right now that I'm recording this video, before this recording, I was listening to her podcast, and now I'm going to talk about a model, a self-coach model that every person, no matter what's your knowledge, what's your education level or life level or any situation, you can use it or apply it for your life, and let this self-coach model serve you in the best way. So if you see there are some names like circumstances, thoughts, feelings, actions, and results, and there are some arrows which I'm going to explain one by one and see what's going on. So the first name is right there, is circumstances, which could be I know that these names are familiar to you. Okay, you know what's thoughts, you know what's feelings, and you know what's actions and results. But circumstances, I want to explain this way, could be any facts, and the source could be from external world. So circumstances could be any event that happened out of our body or out of our mind. So we are observing our external world, and external world send the data to us, and our mind process it, and then we show reaction to that. And that's the reason that some events for us has a different meaning. For example, the same event for two people has different impression and shows different reactions. So external world, I mean, if you want to go some examples, like for example, we could say this, for example, this pandemic. This example the source is from external world. It happens, and it affects us. It triggers our thoughts. So it just can trigger our thoughts. So pandemic. Imagine losing job. Say losing. Beloved, family, friends, or anyone. Say problems in economy, losing jobs, lots of things, losing your house, losing your partner. So these are something that is happening for everyone. This is not just like specific for you or for me or for anyone. So these are external worlds, these happenings, because I mean we have an external world we see external world as a dynamic life. A dynamic world means that it's changing all the time. Is in a dynamic mode. It's just like moving and changing all the time, and things happening all the time. We have an accident every day. We have death situation every day. Unfortunately, we have losing job every day. We have promotion every day. We have good things every day. So these are things that are happening every day in our daily life. But the thing is that it's not just for us, and this is we put them label. We label them good, we label all these bad, and some we label good. So imagine that, for example, let's losing job. I want to go with the losing job. Okay, I'm going to put this one here. Let's erase the rest. I want to give you an example to just fill this information to see how this is going to work. So say somebody lost her job or lost his job for any reason, like imagine because of the pandemic. So losing job, just gonna stand here, and then what's gonna be your thought? So imagine that today I lost my job. What I'm gonna thinking? First thing what I'm gonna do? How I'm gonna make money? How I'm gonna pay for my rent? How I'm gonna pay my bills? So the thoughts that you're creating in your mind, and thoughts are sentences, which is in your mind, and you can write it down. So, for example, what am I gonna do with my bills? This is one thought. This is something that you create in your mind because you lost your job, and losing job trigger your thoughts. And the first thought that came to your mind was what I'm gonna do with my bills. And what's gonna happen after this? Your thoughts gonna create emotions, and you're gonna have feelings. You're gonna be, say, stressful. You're gonna feel stress. You're gonna feel anxiety. You're gonna come home and you cannot sleep overnight. You don't know what to do in your life. You're just like, say, oh my God, life is miserable. I'm the worst person in life, or blah blah. Like, what I'm gonna talk. How I'm gonna talk to my wife. How I'm gonna talk to my partner. What I'm gonna say to my kids, or what I'm gonna say to my landowner. So these are something that is coming to you and gonna give you these feelings, this stress, this anxiety. So this is just 2 examples. There are more. So in this situation, what you're gonna do? Okay, I'm stressful. I have anxiety. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to make money. And you're just like, you're devastated, you're frustrated, and you don't know what to do. And there's no job right now, and you don't know how to apply, and you don't know what to do. So you're just gonna start with some actions you're gonna do based on this stressful and anxiety situation that you have. You're gonna do some actions. You're gonna, you know what? I don't have a job. Sorry, let it go. Screw it. I'm just gonna go drink. Say, I'm gonna just go drink alcohol. Or, you know what? I'm gonna use drug. Or what? I'm gonna eat some sugar. Just lots of these actions. And what's gonna happen after this? After you drink alcohol, after you use drug, after you use sugar, or just, I don't know, you just like decided to do all these activities, and the results that you're gonna come to this point, say, my life is miserable. That's the result of your life. That's the result of these things. It started with the losing job as a circumstance, and then the first thing, and this is not the only thought that you have, trust me, you have lots of thoughts. And what I'm gonna do with my bills, and with one thought, you are stressful, you have anxiety, and then your actions would be drinking alcohol, use drugs, use sugar, eat too much, overeating, and results is that at the end you say, okay, I'm just gonna look back from what I did, and okay, I feel that, okay, my life is miserable. And then the result just gonna get back to thoughts. And this one, my life is miserable, could be another thought, which I wrote it down. I told you, the thought is just a sentence. So you can put right here, and then just repeat this loop. See how this loop is working? And you can give it a good example too. You can just have a positive example, like say, I'm gonna start with this example. I want to just erase these because I don't like negativity. I don't want to share negativity. So I just want to explain this model so you use it for yourself. Everyone can use it for yourself. For example, external world. Like, you're gonna find out today that you've been chosen as somebody recruit you from the company, and you got a promotion for your company. Okay, I got a promotion. Promotion, say in job. Okay, thoughts. I am worthy. I am seen. I'm admired. You know, for positive thoughts, I have lots of examples. So these are your thoughts. So this one, as a circumstances, promotion, job, triggered your thoughts and give you these all positive thoughts. I'm worthy, I'm seen, I'm admired. These are sentences in your mind. And then what's going to be your feelings? You're going to feel happy. You're going to feel confident. And you're going to feel you're in peace. I mean, maybe not peace, because I mean, when you got promoted, you're, I mean, let's say this way, you're excited. And then what's your actions? You're going to work harder. You're going to work harder. You're going to celebrate. Again, drink alcohol. But this time you're gonna make sure that you're gonna drink in balance. And so yeah, these are something that you're gonna do as actions, and the results is that, okay, life is good. And then this results goes back to the thoughts and produce more positive thoughts. So the reason that I give you these two examples, that I just want to know that this self-coach model works for everyone. Brooke Castillo explained it in the best way. So the things that circumstances and which coming from the external world, the facts and the events and the happenings around us that happening all the time, 24/7 and 365 a year for us, with no exception, is happening to everyone. And circumstances can trigger thoughts. And thoughts gonna cause your feelings. Just gonna, based off the thoughts, you're gonna have its own feelings. If you think about sad memory, you're gonna feel sad. If you think about good memory, you're gonna feel happy. And based on the feelings that you have, our actions gonna be triggered or be caused by feelings. Because I have this feeling, I'm gonna do these actions. If I feel sad, I'm gonna drink wine. If I feel exhausted, I'm gonna just go use drug. If I feel frustrated, I'm just gonna eat more sugar, or I'm just gonna eat more food. And then this action is gonna give me a result. And then I see my life, okay, I'm overweight, or I'm just like, I mean, my liver has a problem because I drink too much. And then you just, okay, my life is miserable, and the thoughts are just gonna produce the story again. So what we can do with this model. So I want to tell you something. Maybe some people say, okay, what if I lose my family? Like, my family, like, imagine I lost my family. I lost my family. I lost my brother. There was a time, like, long time ago, I lost my brother. It was very painful. I mean, my thought was that, okay, that's painful. I lost my brother. I lost my best friend, and it was really hard for me. And my feelings was sad. I was upset. I was mad that I lost my brother, and my actions was like crying. I did lots of things, and then results was that, okay, I miss my brother, or anything. But the thing is that this self-coach model doesn't want to tell you that, okay, don't feel or don't do anything. Feelings are there and thoughts are there. We cannot change. But the thing is that if we realize what's going on behind the scenes and how does it work, I think this way we can handle and manage our life much, much better. So the thing is that this part, okay, losing brothers, losing sisters, or losing like something is not easy, and it's not something that, I mean, we can just change it. Okay, I'm just change it. Okay, the result gonna be different. No, the result is the same. But the thing is that for this case, I mean, we need to go through with that situation. I don't want to talk about that word right now, but the conversation that I have right now is that for some stuff, for some external world's happenings, there are solutions. We can do something, and all gonna start from this point, the thoughts. You cannot control your circumstances. You cannot control external worlds. Imagine this is external worlds, and this is you. And here is messy, and here is messy. So, and this is you. So you gonna control this, or you're gonna control this. And I will say, okay, I want to clean this area, and I want to clean this area. Cleaning area 1 or 2, the external world or yourself? Which one is easier? This one. See? Easy. But this one takes more time, and most of the time is that, I mean, you're not going to get the result that you want. But if you change yourself, you don't care about this area. This area is just going to be fixed. Imagine each person decide to just work on himself, try to clean himself, try to purify himself, try to be the best version of himself. What's going to happen to this one? You see that this one is just going to be, the problem will be solved by itself. You don't need to do anything. So the thought, so the example that I kind of innovated this, I mean, I kind of create this, how do you say, this example or something. I mean, let's say this way. So I thought, okay, we can deal with this one this way. Imagine that your mind, that is the central, all your thoughts that are just like hovering all around, all those sentences are just hovering in your mind and affects all your feelings and actions and your result. Imagine that the mind, that field is a place that there is a beautiful, and the most beautiful, the most luxurious, and the most amazing party, and the high prestige people are invited there, and it's just like and everyone go inside just by invitation. So this is your mind. So you have a party. So I will just like say this is your mind, and there is a very high quality and a high prestige party in the middle, and in the middle there are two persons as a guard. And this is, okay, I'm just going to call mine. This is just an example that I created for myself, that I mean, this way I can deal better with thoughts. So this area, so people coming inside from this one, like invitations. Any person with invitation going to come to this party. And this is not a very small party or like a regular party. This is a high prestige people, like say, I mean, all celebrities, like, I mean, say presidents, or all, like, I mean, like a high prestige people. Luxurious people, and people coming here from this one. I'm just gonna pass these two guards to get inside of this party or your mind. So I would call these thoughts. So these are thoughts coming to your mind, and there are two guards here, and you're hosting this party. So your job is to make sure that these two people are doing their job great. Make sure that everyone has invitation gonna come inside, or every thought that you want going to come inside, not every thought that you don't want. So we have some, for example, positive thoughts with imitation, and there are some people negative thoughts without imitation. So you just want to make sure that these people, that they don't have any imitation, they're not going to come inside. I know that it's not easy. It's not something that, okay, I mean, tomorrow I'm just going to decide, okay, I'm just going to forget it, close my eyes, I'm not going to allow anything to happen. But you can do your best. Why not? I'm going to do my best. I know it's hard. I know it's not easy. I know it's new, but I'm going to try my best. Why not? So if you train these two people hard to make sure that people with negative not going to come inside, so it means that you're going to controlling your thoughts. You just want to control, okay, the thoughts come to your mind, but you have this ability to shift these thoughts, to shift your attention. We have something called attention. Attention gives you direction. So for example, if your attention is to losing job, oh, why? I mean, oh my God, I lost my job. So if you focus on that one, what's going to get? You're going to get feeling sad, upset, frustrated. But if you change your attention that, hey, I'm worthy, I'm seen, I'm admired, or something else, you know what, I mean, I lost my job, that's okay, I'm going to try harder. Many people lost their job, so I can try something else. Maybe I can find my passion, maybe I can find a job that's much better than this job. So if you just try to create some thoughts and just invite positive people, not negative people, to this party, this way you're going to have better feelings. And then when you have better feelings, you're going to have better actions. And those actions just going to produce some results that going to trigger thoughts again. So I hope that you like this self-coach model. I tried my best to explain you. I mean, I'm improvising everything, so I'm not going based on the transcript. I just share everything that I learned from this self-coach model. For sure, I might have some, say, lower part or something. But overall, I hope that you like that, and I mean, I hope that you use this one in your life and it worked for you. And I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and I want to tell you that I'm grateful, and I'm happy, and I'm so excited to have another video for you or for myself, because this all projects for me is just fun and I'm enjoying. I'm just getting energy from these projects, and I hope that you go to the point and you reach to the point that you love to be there. Have a good day. Bye.